What's up? I'm JoshSundquist. I'm an amputee and I was a member of the 2006 US Paralympic ski team in Torino, Italy. And I'm currently in London making YouTube videos about the Olympics. So as you probably have heard, double amputee Oscar Pistorius is making history this week by being the first amputee to run in the Olympics. Now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding his participation because in the past, historically speaking, athletes with disabilities have always been confined to competing in the Paralympics, which are held 2 weeks after the Olympics. So today I want to give you my personal opinion about whether or not Oscar should be allowed to compete in the Olympics, and perhaps more importantly, whether he should want to compete in the Olympics in addition to the Paralympics. Alright, so let me break this down. I think there are basically two questions that we have to consider here. Number one, is it fair to the able-bodied, that is two-legged runners in the Olympics, to be competing against a guy who's running on two high-tech carbon fiber running blades? And number two, how does Oscar's participation in the Olympics reflect on the Olympic and the Paralympic movements? That is, how does his participation affect the image of the Games? Now, as far as the first question, most experts agree that the prosthetic technology as it currently stands, and yes, that was a pun, does not offer Oscar an advantage over his counterparts who are running on real human legs. But prosthetic technology is getting better and better all the time, so I think we can agree that at some point in the future, prosthetic limbs, they're going to be like jetpacks, right? He's going to be like the $6 million man, and at that point, it's going to be a huge advantage to be an amputee. Amputees are going to be like way faster than people with two regular legs. We're setting ourselves up to have this debate every 4 years about the state of the technology. Once the technology, though, like I was saying, is better for prosthetics than it is for able-bodied athletes, I think that we're sowing mistrust and envy and perhaps bitterness on the part of able-bodied athletes towards those with disabilities, and I don't think that's a situation that anyone wants to be in. Now, as far as the second question, how does Oscar's participation affect the image of the Olympic and the Paralympic Games? A lot of people have been saying, hey, this is great for the Paralympics, it's raising awareness, lots of people know about it, lots of people now know more about disabled sports. Now, this might be true, but I ask, is that the right type of awareness? Now, I'm not sure it is because of the fact that Oscar has demonstrated such a strong desire to compete in the Olympics in addition to the Paralympics, which somehow implies that the Paralympics is not quite good enough for him, that the honor of competing in the Olympics is a tier higher than the honor of competing in the Paralympics. But, all that being said, I say that if they let him run, Oscar should run. Because you don't run in the Olympics based on how it's going to make your competitors feel, and you don't run in the Olympics based on how it reflects on the image of the Paralympics. You run in the Olympics because you can. And gosh darn it, if I could run in the Olympics, one leg, two legs, no legs, I wouldn't miss that opportunity for the world. Oscar Pistorius, you are my hero.